What's up, everybody? We found something absolutely crazy on the ocean in the middle of nowhere. Stay tuned, you aren't gonna wanna miss this.
Guys, so we've been making some drifts, haven't had any success. We saw some wahoo. It was pretty incredible, but we were out here offshore and I saw something off in the distance, and I think it's a Cuban raft, and it looks like an abandoned boat. I don't know, but it's way up there. And we're gonna get a closer look at this thing, so I'll tune in once I get on it.
There's like 4 okay. I see it on this side. I'm 2 up.
All right, it says okay on it. That means the Coast Guard already got a hold of them, and there's nobody on board. Dang, that's a nice raft.
Yeah, do you want a new boat? Motor in it. There's a motor in it.
Yeah, new boat, free.
Free boat.
Salvage rights.
I'm gonna go spear my friggin'.
There's still gas in it. There's still gas. Looks like a... Hold up. Yeah, I got it. Salvage rights. No drugs. What's this? There's clothes.
Oh, hey, found the fanny pack.
There's a phone.
Oh, there's a phone. No way. Bring it. How about that hat, Jack?
Looks like a passport.
Oh, let's take it.
Huh.
Are we gonna take it?
Sure.
How about that hat?
The hat is beautiful.
Huh?
The hat is beautiful.
Oh, yeah? Good on.
What do you think of that?
Nah.
Interesting. It's weird. We go to the front. Nice pair of stainless pliers.
All right. I have my Gopro running if you wanna.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
You guys don't need those pliers?
Yeah.
Not bad.
I'm gonna put them in this fanny pack.
Take that fanny pack.
I'm gonna look through it. I'm gonna see what the deal is.
Yeah, you can go through it on your video.
Yeah. I'll take a.
That's what we found. That's what you found?
Yeah. And a bunch of containers.
Oh, okay. You are?
All right, I'm hopping in. This is crazy. This is wild that somebody was actually on this thing for a while. Multiple days of traveling across the sea. This is intense. Lots of oil and stuff. Hopefully somebody picks this thing up. There's a lot of trash and debris. We're in no condition to bring this to shore. Wild, man. This is about as fresh as it gets when it comes to Cuban rafts. That's nuts. Whew. All right, but I'm gonna go through that fanny pack back at home. I'm gonna show you guys what's in it. I'm very curious to really go through it thoroughly. There was stuff in bags, and yeah, we'll check it out.
Welcome to America. Good size. Yeah, you gotta pay tax.
Good job, and pay tax, we're gonna take it off.
Yeah, pay tax.
There's an alarm going off on it.
Oh.
All right, you guys, so we're back at my house. I'm going to run you through this fanny pack that I found. I have not looked in it yet. Some of the guys on the boat have. They said there's no drugs or anything in it, so that's a good sign. I'm gonna go ahead and get this GoPro set up, and we're gonna kind of take a look doing this. Perfect. All right, so this is actually a pretty nice fanny pack. But that was just wild that I found that on the ocean, and yeah, those rafts are pretty common actually. So we're gonna go through, Tiva, relax. We're gonna go through the little compartment first. Found a phone. I might have a charger for this. Yeah, it's USB. Yeah, I'll turn this on later, but the alarm was going off, so we had to shut it off. Got these, which are mementos. Oh, condoms. Sweet. I guess condoms, and then I guess that's pretty typical. But yeah, it says 3 condones, so I'm assuming that's what that is. Eucalyptus hulls, and just some trash in the little one. The guy said there was something interesting in here, so, and I kind of saw from, whenever I took a quick glance. So we have this water sealed bag, semi-sealed, double sealed. Let me see. And looks like a passaporte. Revuelta Hernandez, República de Cuba. So that's what we found. These are like papers, some kind of papers. I don't know what they say. They're in Spanish. Looks like some kind of travel documents. Looks like an ID. And then, yeah. Looks like he hasn't been anywhere. There's another note in here. I don't know what that is, but it says something. Yeah, interesting. If anybody knows this guy or knows of him, maybe I can get him his stuff back. It's pretty crazy that there's a place that is that terrible that somebody goes and travels across an open ocean with not knowing what's ahead of them. These guys did get picked up though, so this guy is picked up somewhere in the US. I don't know where or what goes on with them, but those boats are very common over here. That is like the luxury yacht of Cuban rafts though. That was a freaking really nice setup, huge gunnels, so it could withstand some intense seas, and the weather has actually been pretty decent, so I'm sure the trip over wasn't too bad for them, and their vessel had some really like nice, like a nice motor, a nice prop, nice tiller, everything like that. It wasn't just kind of thrown together like some of the ones I've seen in the past. Last pocket, that was all that was in the main one. Last pocket we got, looks like some kind of lotion, crema perel. I don't know what that is. Yeah. And then we got some deodorant, Ego Sport. And that is it. Like I said, it's a nice fanny pack. I might actually wear that because, yeah, has like nice pockets and all that stuff. But yeah, this was all that I found. This is it, just the passport. Got the ID, a bunch of like travel documents and paperwork. I don't speak Spanish, and I don't feel like translating everything. Is this? I don't know what this is. Almost looks like some kind of receipt. I don't know. And then some pack of condoms. Looks like one left. Guy's been doing work. And then yeah, and that. Really cool. That was my first Cuban raft I've ever come across, and honestly, they come from all over. I think there's some that come from Haiti and some come from Cuba. So, but yeah, that That was pretty wild to see off in the distance. I'm glad we ran into it. Some cool offshore diving too, but you guys are gonna have to wait to see that offshore diving on the next episode. Obviously, we're in a pretty remote location considering Cuban Raft came right up on us. But guys, I hope you like this adventure. Not a ton of diving, well, not any diving really, but most of the time we're diving in the water, sharks, giant fish, landing big fish, tons of sea life. But either way, I'm happy I was able to show you guys something different. One of the perks of being out there on the water all the time. If you guys are new to the channel, please consider subscribing. It's free. You don't have to, but you get notified anytime I drop some content. If you enjoyed this video, go and give it that thumbs up. And like always, guys, I'll see you next week for another adventure. Later.